Did you know that the Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, was one of the most devastating conflicts in African history? It's a tale of ethnic tension, economic disparity, and a struggle for self-determination that shaped Nigeria's future. The seeds of the conflict were sown even before Nigeria gained independence from Britain in 1960. The country was a complex tapestry of over 250 ethnic groups, with the Hausa and Fulani in the north, the Yoruba in the west, and the Igbo in the east being the most dominant. Each group had its unique culture, language, and economic structure, which often led to tensions and rivalries. In the early 60s, Nigeria was a young nation grappling with the challenges of post-colonial governance. Ethnic tensions simmered beneath the surface, exacerbated by economic inequalities and educational disparities. The country's wealth was unevenly distributed, with the oil-rich southeast feeling particularly marginalized. Things came to a head in January 1966, when a group of army officers, mostly of Igbo extraction, staged a coup. The coup was a failure, but it set off a chain of events that would plunge the country into a brutal civil war. In the aftermath of the failed coup, there was a backlash against the Igbos living in the north. Thousands were killed in waves of reprisal attacks, leading to a mass exodus of Igbos back to their ancestral homeland in the southeast. On May 30th, 1967, the southeast, under the leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu, declared independence from Nigeria and named their new state Biafra. They did this in a bid to protect the Igbo population from further attacks. However, the Nigerian government, led by Yakubu Gowon, was not about to let a rich chunk of its territory just walk away. And so, war broke out. The Nigerian government blockaded Biafra, leading to a severe humanitarian crisis. Food and medical supplies ran low, and images of starving Biafran children shocked the world. International aid organizations stepped in, but their efforts were hampered by the ongoing conflict. The war raged on for 3 grueling years, with an estimated death toll ranging from 500,000 to 3 million people. Both sides committed atrocities, and the suffering was immense. Finally, in January 1970, Biafra surrendered. The dream of an independent Igbo state was over, and the former Biafran states were reintegrated into Nigeria. In the aftermath of the war, Nigeria experienced an oil boom that facilitated development programs. Military rule continued until 1979, marking the end of an era of military control. The Nigerian Civil War, or the Biafran War, was a tragic chapter in Nigeria's history. It was a war born out of ethnic conflict, economic inequality, and educational disparities. It resulted in the secession of Biafra from Nigeria and ended with Biafra's surrender and reintegration into Nigeria. Despite the end of the conflict, its legacy still lingers in Nigeria today. It's a sobering reminder of the destructive power of division and the importance of unity in diversity.